Hi, my name is Nick Sutton. I've been a practicing CPA since 1998. I am also the co-founder of Tax Matters Solutions, a taxpayer resolution firm here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Today I want to talk to you about correspondence exams. So let's first go over what is a correspondence exam. A correspondence examination is an ongoing program within the IRS which conducts the examination of returns either through an office interview or more than likely through correspondence. Correspondence examinations are those in which information needed to resolve the classified issues can readily be furnished by the organization through mail. Office interview cases are those in which issues cannot completely be resolved through correspondence, and the examiner requests the records be reviewed at the IRS office. Let's talk about correspondence examinations besides not necessarily the definition, but why the IRS does them. First of all, the IRS is in the business of collecting money for the United States government. That is their purpose. And they've realized that through this correspondence examination, this is a great way for the service center to get money, to collect money. We call it dialing for dollars. They realize that of their written correspondence, 50% of that correspondence isn't even opened by the American public. And they also realize that, hey, if we don't open our mail, that we may just pay that amount, that they're going to say, hey, we did not receive your information. So therefore, let's talk about why the IRS has correspondence exams. The IRS has done a study and they realized that 50% of the mail that's sent out to the American public does not open. They also understand that this is a great revenue practice for them. They understand that, hey, if we send out these correspondence examinations and the taxpayer does not reply, that the only resolve that the taxpayer could have is to argue this in tax court. And most taxpayers are going to feel that it's going to be easier just to pay the amount than it would be to hire a tax attorney and actually go into tax court. Not appeals, but actually tax court. So what I'd like to do is give you 5 steps on how to handle a correspondence exam. The first one is to read the letter. Let's read the letter from top to bottom, maybe even twice. And when we're reading it, let's ask us the second question, and that is, what is under exam? What year are they examining? What entity are they examining? And then third, what items are they asking for substantiation for? For example, you may have an item on your Schedule A, and they need to see a copy of your mortgage interest, or maybe some non-reimbursed employee expenses, but identify the issues at hand. Fourth, I would gather that information. I would organize that information. I would draft a letter, well-drafted letter. The fourth thing, I would gather the information, organize it, and send it neatly and promptly to the IRS. The fifth step would be wait for the IRS's response, and hopefully that response is, we have decided not to change any item on your return, which we will call a no-change audit. Those are the 5 steps I believe that you should do every time in a correspondence exam. And now a couple tips. The first tip, meet all deadlines. Be punctual. The IRS is statutorily driven by dates. By you blowing off dates, you are compromising your case with the IRS. So be punctual, be timely, and follow through with what you say you're going to do. And the second tip I would like to offer is limit the amount of words that you have, written or verbally expressed. There is of no benefit to it. Substantiate your expenses and get out. Trivial conversation may lead to other questions. As I understand that you may be overwhelmed with this process, feel free to give our firm a call here at Tax Matters Solutions a call, and we would be happy to protect your rights and make sure you have a favorable outcome on your examination.